all you guys watching, really think that's awesome. You've been following Clay for a while. He puts out that good content. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, here we are, Epping, New Hampshire, where things are going to be wicked awesome. Roaming around here, look like Big John got a supercharger ready to go. We are coming up on Q1. Supposed to have been at 7:30 tonight, but we're going to go up there about 4:30. A little bit of rain in the area. Car's almost ready to go. A few little minor adjustments, getting things done. Zane's just holding down the car at the moment,
I'm keeping a watchful eye.
keeping a watchful eye on what's happening there. But getting this thing ready to go. We'll go out here. Austin's got his laptop ready to go. We don't know what he's looking at.
on Twitter.
He better be watching YouTube's what he better be doing, and clicking that like, subscribe, and share button. That's what he needs to be doing. But oh, Troy, he's back here getting the short block ready to go. Hope we don't need it, but getting the short block ready. Got guys yelling at us here. All good. Good old New Hampshire, y'all. All right, up here ready to go. Q1, 6 pair, left lane. It appears as they've coming up on making a final decision on the clutch, maybe.
Yes, sir.
But maybe not if we sit here for a little while.
Maybe not.
Yeah, that gets changed constantly.
Need these, Bruce? You still need these? I'm dropping.
Got the cover off. So, without giving away any trade secrets, when I see him dumping nuts out of the little bag, those are Mallory nuts that go on the clutch. That means they're hanging some weight on it, which usually means we're going to try to go a little quicker than what we were planning on leaving the trailer. This stuff gets changed constantly, and we're ready. Ready.
Well, normally this is where you'd see the Donna cam. Our dog sitter went on vacation, which means Donna did too. So no Donna cam in this video this weekend.
Yeah, I think he did. He had a big old fireball going. All right, y'all, ain't got time slip yet, but didn't go very far, and I'm gonna have to have some Tylenol. Had a little tire shake. Seemed to be a lot of that going on, especially in the left lane, but get time slip, I'll let you know what it did. It wasn't nothing special, I can tell you that.
Wasn't special, was it?
No, much tire take. Down here on the scales, and got the boss man himself, Mr. Lonnie.
$23.90.
Big old girl. You ain't got to worry about me being underweight.
We need to take you.
True. Yes. All right, Dougie. So, what'd you say my light was going to be?
No,
Now, come on.
I'm not answering it.
You said 93. What'd I say it was going to be?
75.
I missed it just a little bit.
What was it?
76.
That means you know every time. That means you've been sandbagging. You know. You know exactly what would happen with the rest of the track. You did a really good job when you hit the tree. But what did you do? What happened?
No, it's the new fuel guy back there, George Picard. George Picard.
From
18. 18.
18. What happened?
It's his fault. It's the fuel guy. Here's the time slip. 8076, 837, 60 foot. And it shook. A lot of shaking going on out there.
The sheet that Austin gave me on what the numbers were, simply because of what you told me about the piston they were using and putting the oil ring in and made it higher. So I'm like, okay, so I, based on like,
All in order, done here.
okay, thank you. You know, based on Richmond, you know, with that motor in it, there's a chance that we could be off 3,000 or 4,000 compression, like less.
That's correct.
So I would hate to think that it affected it that much, but it could.
5,000's a gasket. That's a decent move.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
Yeah. So I got to figure out exactly what the difference was. Like if they would have just told me like, hey, we put a -5 rack in it, and I went off the same numbers I had in Richmond, how much? But I'm gonna figure out the difference between those two.
Saturday, warmed up, ready to go. Getting everything buttoned up. As you can see, the sun's out, a lot hotter. Track will be a little tricky, but that's okay. It was tricky yesterday because it was really, really good. We did figure out why. We shook, we think, but we're ready to go. All good. Beautiful out, beautiful car, and a lot of beautiful people here at the race today. Took about an extra 30 or 40 minutes to get in because the traffic was crazy, which is awesome. I love it when it's a packed house, and we got a packed house here in New England. Woo, sun's out. We are third pair, left lane.
Remember there are points available.
Almost go time. Should be good. It's not too hot. It's just sunny. Track got a lot of sun on it. Not sure what Jimbo's trying to do here. We just need to go down the racetrack. Should be good to go.
We're not going to have any smoke coming in this time.
Like none.
Like nada.
Zero.
Zero. Y'all are pushing.
All right, y'all. Just Q2. And if you look real closely right there, see that? 1.127 60 foot. That's not very good. That's like, shoot, double, what, almost, whatever, than we should be. Spun the tires immediately, have no idea why. Jimmo will figure it out. I think being down on power yesterday, we might have got our power back. No matter what, that was not what we were looking for. We'll try again here in a little while. Ain't that right? We'll try again in a little while.
Saw what happened at Richmond, so.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we could also have our
Have some engine RPM back.
RPM back.
It don't even feel like it made a revolution, really.
It was. Well, I had, Tommy D and them smoked tires with Justin Ashton's car, and I asked him, I said, what'd you think? He goes, shouldn't have done that. It just felt like really greasy up there.
You always hate blaming the racetrack.
Oh, I know, because people, they'll go down it.
Yeah.
They'll,
Sound like two made it right then.
yeah. One might have blowed her up.
Blowed up. Maybe we got some RPM back, so that'll kind of give us something good out of it.
Yeah, I'll see what we got. Some engine back here.
Oh yeah.
Here's Richmond.
Yep. We might have been off on compression at Richmond.
I think so, the way it's looking.
Because that's no weight compared to what we've been running.
Oh, I know. Thank you, Richard.
Yes, everybody okay? I'm good, thank you, sir.
So, Richard,
Yes, sir.
so the only positive out of this last run was a human highlight reel, 50 light. I know you always ask about stuff like that.
I do.
Right.
Yeah.
I told you.
It's one of the first things I ask about.
Well, I just always, it's my goal to beat whoever I'm beside. A, B, you got to be pumped up when you're beside him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was 72. Old Fisher, he's a trip.
Oh, yeah. Good dude. Known him for 30 years now.
I bet you've known him longer than that. Think about it. I've been driving since '98. That's 24 years. And I feel like he was over there with y'all before that.
He started going racing with us in '94, but I met him in '92.
Yeah, so that's...
Tammy and I, so that's 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want to age ourselves too much.
No. Wow.
Yeah, Tammy and I bought a car from him.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And he saw I had a Coletta shirt on, wanted to ask me, like, you work for Connie's airplane? I go, no, I work on his race cars. And that perked his ears up right away. And then Scott came in and bought a car. And so Fisher was all excited he got to meet Scott Coletta.
Right.
And then Scott says, I'm going to work on it and get us some new vans. Because back then we used to get these junk vans. Connie would buy these old airlines out. And they'd have like this junk ramp van, like a Plymouth Arrow or whatever.
Yeah.
And we did like this, hey, here's your brand new van.
Yeah.
It was a pile of junk. So Fisher come along, and I don't know if I told you, the first vans he gave us before the '94 season, we were already out west. Fisher got these vans, and they're back in Michigan, and Connie said, oh, we'll just put them on one of my planes. Put it on one of his TC8s, he flew it out to LAX, and We had vans. It was the funniest thing ever.
That is crazy. Oh, I'll just fly your van out there.
Yeah.
Not many teams can get that.
No.
Like none.
Like none, yeah.
In drag racing,
Yeah.
anyway. Formula One, I guess, different deal, but wow.
That was funny as heck. I'm kind of not a person that, well, normally, I'm not going to blame the racetrack. Blame myself. Made a,
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to.
It's a bad
If
decision.
anybody else went down, that, you know, it means something could be done.
yeah, there's something there. Yeah, I took blower off it too the last minute.
I know there wasn't really nothing to look at, you know, like trying to pick my spot out down track. It's
Yeah.
just like no defined groove out there.
It just seemed like a lot of glue up there. Yeah, I don't think it's a.
There
All
she
the
is.
power.
We got power.
I say
Yeah.
all of it.
So, question on these discs that we received this week, are they cutting the same as what you've been getting, like as far as like how they cut and all that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They're still cutting like, and those. I could go look at the specific numbers, but I believe those are ones we had from the prior shipment anyway. So
Oh, okay. All right, well, that takes that out.
I'd have to look. This September maybe, because that one came in kind of high Rockwell, so that one might be. But they cut like the same powdery, like they didn't cut weird. They just cut flatter. We didn't take as much off.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to think. Yeah, I just need to do what it's telling us. Smoke tires.
I mean, like I said, maybe that our compression was our problem at Richmond too. I mean, I don't know.
Could be. Yeah, because our motor's like
Through the roof.
a little spicier today, and that's what
Oh my.
clutch grab. Well, this green one is our Richmond runaway in '69.
Yeah.
That's a little spicy. And we probably just had no clutch on it to catch
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, it's going to make its own clutch when it goes up like that.
Okay.
So, like RPM, like the more RPM you get, you know, so our primary that we had on it, it'll act like it's got more on it. But where the plate load's going to be there.
Right. You want a 1-2 in next round or July?
Let's put a July in.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm sad, but we need to put a July in.
And I mean, I also agree. We just got to do what it's telling us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even if we're in the 70s on primary or whatever, you know.
Right.
Yep.
Because I mean, we're
So
looking
it's
at
just
a
asking for even less primary?
Well, the old way of thinking is like you'd look at that, you'd immediately pull 9 grams off it, and I'd probably take 1% of blower. Kind of try to get the motor a little bit under control. You know, so
I mean, it's got more RPM than a 369, and we were not up there trying to run 369.
oh,
So,
I thought we'd run 375.
in my head, I said 74.
Yeah.
Without even asking you, I was thinking, okay, 74.
Yeah. So what do you want to do with primary?
Well,
Or do you need a minute?
yeah, I think for sure we're gonna need to be. We were at 84.
4.
So we'll probably pull some, at least get down to 78, pull 6 off it.
Time for the final qualifier. We have not been down a racetrack yet. Hopefully we can fix that this go round right here, because loss of traction 2 times in a row is no good. We'll see what we can do. All right, I'm YouTubing. So me and you are at the front of a line we do not want to be at the front of.
Yeah, you know, but that's why they let us have 3 qualifiers. In case you missed it on Q1, over center, you missed it like we did. We had an injector issue. It stuck, and I wasn't able to stop after the burnout.
Yeah,
You know, they make 3.
I was right behind you. I might have went 6 inches before I had tire smoke. That's what I did. So
What, maybe 6?
yeah, maybe 6. Maybe 6.
What are you predicting right now you're going to run on Q3?
375. You?
That's right where we're at.
That's right where you're
I'm okay with the 76. I'm okay with the 77. Just something for tomorrow, right? So
I'm okay with going more than 300 feet.
we thought we set ourselves a new world record for the 4 inches we made it on Friday night. It's just wild because, you know, the air is good and it's actually, it can be a little bit better than you think it is. And if you're right on the edge of your window of too much, it's right there. I think it's just, I don't know if it's the trees and all this extra oxygen. It's just something not quite calibrated in there.
I think it's the sea level thing because the ocean's not far.
I believe so. I mean, you take Torrance, who got that 809 60 foot on Friday night. You wouldn't think that somebody's out there just trying to just absolutely annihilate the earth when, you know, when the majority of the field is struggling like that. It's just, it's there to be had.
It's
right,
there.
Clay?
And that's what we were talking about. It's like we've been in the left lane both times and didn't make it, but Torrance went 809 366 in the left lane. So
yeah, I don't think it's a lane thing by any means. It's we stay in our own lane, right? Get our own package worked out. So.
Hey, one thing about it, I can promise y'all, if we don't go 74, 75, 76 in there, it's not our fault. Just know that.
Whoa, let's keep it to a minimum there. No, we're just supposed to do the same thing every time. But all you guys watching, really think that's awesome. Doing Follow and Play for a while, he puts out that good content. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There is somewhere.
All right, y'all. We left the starting line that time, 847 60 foot, but big man pushed the button, meaning Lancer Dancer hit the button, hole out. So we're going into race day kind of like winging it. How do you say that? Winging it. I don't know what we're doing. I'm glad I ain't got to figure it out. All I know is have not qualified the way we want to or how we have all year, but we'll figure it out. That's what we do. Or that's what they do. I don't do anything. Run my mouth, talk on YouTube a whole lot. Holland is crazy out there.
Yeah, getting all over the place.
It's everywhere.
You did it?
What'd you do, Troy?
I'm sorry.
I don't know if it was down on RPM or just being light, but it didn't have much tug.
No.
Like to stage, and at that point I'm not looking down at the gauge. I'm like, all right, just
Right.
He's thrown in there.
So is there a reason the drive shaft got all like out of? Is that normal, or does it seem?
It's a little. I mean,
like
it's okay. I mean, I hate to pull up Richmond runs because we're, so it's a little bit
the
faster
hook
there.
there? Okay.
Pull up Richmond runs.
Because we were trying to get after it there. But I mean, it wasn't trying. We weren't trying to go
Right.
any better.
So did the 78 grams seem? Obviously, it was slower, but it would have been okay. We think. I mean, we were pretty far out there when we
I think so.
clicked her. How far did it make it?
Well, it didn't go, but
Oh.
60 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna go do the clutch stuff now. I just didn't know. I didn't want to get them all puzzled because I see you out of my peripherals, like going,
Yeah.
trying to get
It
them.
was like one, like almost, it was more than one tire prep.
Yeah.
Tomorrow when you're in the left lane, because I got money on it.
Oh yeah.
You gotta hit the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
That's the cars that are going down that side. Torrance's car on the replay, I thought he was against the wall on the all the way over on the tree. So that's where they're going down at. They're not going down out over there. They're definitely not going down out against the fan side of the wall. Just observation.
Alright, you just caught up with us for qualifying. It may have looked like a struggle bus, but we're ready to go into race day. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave those comments below. We'll see you tomorrow on race day.